Archangel Michael says, something has been shifting behind the veil of time, something you once held dear, something you cried for in silence as a child. The dream you let go of, buried beneath responsibility, pain, and disappointment, is now moving toward you with divine urgency. Someone you don't yet expect has tied a gift with love, hope, and memory, preparing to return it to you before midnight. A forgotten promise you made to your own soul as a child is being honored in the heavens. The tears you shed when no one was looking were heard, documented, and remembered by the higher realms. And now, a stranger, divinely selected, is walking with that dream in their hands, headed straight to you. The winds are not normal tonight. The air is filled with prophetic signs, small unexplainable shifts in your surroundings. You may have felt it today, a deep sense of longing mixed with hope, a strange stirring in your spirit that you couldn't name. This is not imagination, and this is not coincidence. It is a signal from divine forces that the timing has arrived. The countdown to midnight has already begun. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You are not alone in this. In fact, the person who holds the gift has been guided for weeks now by recurring visions, dreams, and divine nudges. They don't know why they feel pulled toward you, but their heart is trembling with emotion as they get closer. This person may appear out of nowhere, and when they do, your soul will instantly recognize them. They may mention something odd, like remembering you from a place that no longer exists, or recalling a scent or sound tied to your childhood. Do not dismiss it. This gift was wrapped not in paper or gold, but in intention, restoration, and prophecy. It is not about money or luxury, it is about restoring a piece of your soul that was lost when the world forced you to grow too quickly. Type Amen to get blessing 464. Archangel Michael says, when you were 7 years old, you whispered something into the night sky, a dream too big for your small hands to carry. That wish rose beyond the clouds, and the angels took it in as a sacred instruction. Though you forgot it, heaven never did. And now, that very wish is being delivered, repackaged through the hands of someone you least expect. You'll feel an inner childlike joy you haven't felt in decades when you receive it. Your body may tremble. Your eyes may overflow. There are signs already showing up. You may have seen an old toy, a song you haven't heard since childhood, or felt nostalgic for a place you haven't visited in years. These are not accidents, they are divine alarms sounding, waking up the memory buried within your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 528. This person preparing the gift has been tested themselves. They were shown visions of your laughter, your sadness, and your moment of surrender when you gave up the dream. They were chosen because they have carried a similar ache, and only someone who understands your pain can deliver your joy properly. You will not recognize them at first, because heaven often hides blessings in unexpected forms. But when they look into your eyes, it will be as if time bends. You may feel dizzy. You may feel a momentary stillness, like the earth pausing to acknowledge destiny. There is a letter inside the gift. A note. A small message that will make your heart skip. It may be one sentence, but that sentence will unlock everything. Type Amen to get blessing 947. You must be spiritually open to receive it. If you continue to walk around numb, distracted, and disconnected, the messenger might hesitate. Your awareness is a door. Stay present, stay grounded. Today, heaven released energy into the hands of this person. They were led to buy something, wrap something, or pick up an item without knowing why. Their hands trembled. They felt the urgency. They don't even know who you are yet, but they know the time is close. Before midnight, a window will open. A soft knock. A phone vibration. A digital message. Or an unexpected visit. Do not dismiss anything that feels off routine tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 782. You might feel a burst of childlike excitement before it happens. You may feel giddy, nervous, or emotional without reason. That is your spirit preparing to receive the echo of its original longing. Heaven knows what was stolen from you. Not just a dream, but the innocence, the joy, the belief that it could come true. But tonight, the divine is rewriting what was lost with a new chapter of unexpected restoration. You are about to witness how your past and your future merge. That gift is not just a return, it's a divine correction. A rewrite of all the wrongs you endured. Type Amen to get blessing 613. Archangel Michael says, heaven is releasing the chains that kept your joy hidden. This is not just about your dream. This is about your voice, your hope, and your ability to believe again. You don't need to prove yourself to receive this gift. It is not earned by performance, but by divine alignment. Your only task now is to stay open and still. There is a smell from your childhood that may return tonight. It might come through a breeze, a candle, or someone's clothing. It will feel like home. You will feel it deep in your chest before it arrives, an ache followed by relief. Don't run from it. Type Amen to get blessing 887. The person preparing the gift had a dream about you last night. In that dream, they were a child again, standing at the edge of a field, calling out your name. They woke up not knowing what it meant, until they saw your face somewhere today. This connection was written long ago. It is not romantic. It is not transactional. It is sacred. A child version of you will rise tonight. Don't push it down. Let it breathe. Let it speak. The time has come. Type Amen to get blessing 120. You will be tempted to question whether you're worthy. You may feel overwhelmed when it arrives. You may cry. But this moment was sealed long before your pain. Long before the world told you to settle, to be quiet, to forget. And now, midnight is approaching. The stars are rearranging. Your past self is returning, not to haunt, but to heal. Type Amen to get blessing 342. You may see a butterfly, a childhood friend's name, or something you used to love pop up on your screen. That's not an algorithm. That's a celestial algorithm written in heaven's code. This person may hand you the gift directly, or send it through someone else. Watch everything. Even the smallest things matter tonight. Midnight will not just be another hour. It will be the hour where the forgotten is found again. Type Amen to get blessing 111. There may be interruptions tonight. Someone may try to distract you. Someone may unexpectedly call or show up to draw your attention away. Don't fall for it. The enemy knows what heaven is preparing. It wants you disconnected, rushed, and dismissive. But the wise soul watches with stillness. Let your intuition lead. If your soul tells you to wait, wait. If your heart trembles, pause. Type Amen to get blessing 671. Archangel Michael says, the package carries your innocence. Not in objects, but in frequency. And when it arrives, everything frozen in your spirit will begin to melt. You'll remember the dream in full detail. You'll remember the moment you buried it. And you'll feel it rise again, not as fantasy, but as a divine calling restored. Be ready. Be gentle with yourself. Stay awake tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 388. Before midnight strikes, your spirit will begin to dance quietly within. You will remember who you were meant to be before the world convinced you otherwise. If you're holding on to pain, fear, or anger, it's okay. Let them go tonight. They cannot enter the next chapter with you. There is no need to look for signs now. You are the sign. And the one carrying your gift knows where to find you. Type Amen to get blessing 512. This will not just restore a forgotten wish. It will open doors you didn't know were still closed. Your gifts will activate. Your heart will start to beat differently. Your mind will quiet in awe. The silence tonight will not be emptiness, it will be the sound of prophecy unfolding. Listen. Stay ready. The gift is almost there. Type Amen to get blessing 300. This is not for the eyes of everyone. That's why only you were led here. That's why this message burns through your chest like truth long denied. You were never forgotten. You were always written into the divine scroll. And tonight, the ink glows again with your name. You're about to meet yourself again, only this time, with all the love you deserved the first time. Type Amen to get blessing 441. And as you hold that gift, whether it's small or symbolic, your entire body will understand. Your cells will remember. The walls will echo with alignment. This is a celestial reunion. The old you. The healed you. The chosen you. All in one. Midnight is not the end tonight. Midnight is the beginning. The one who carries your gift is not just delivering an object, they are delivering the final piece of a puzzle your soul has been waiting years to complete. This is not the kind of moment that happens twice in a lifetime. It is sacred, sealed in heaven, and now set in motion. Even now, in this very minute, they may be walking toward the place that will reconnect you with the part of yourself you buried. Their spirit is being pulled like a magnet toward you, and though they may feel unsure, the universe keeps whispering your name into their consciousness. Their dreams are speaking louder tonight, and it's your soul they keep seeing. Type Amen to get blessing 234. There is a place in your heart that has never stopped believing, even when your mind gave up. That place has been flickering like a small flame in the dark, waiting for someone to bring the wind of remembrance. Tonight, that wind is arriving. What you once desired as a child was not foolish. It was prophetic. You weren't imagining things, you were receiving glimpses of the divine blueprint over your life. The gift is not late. It is arriving in the exact moment your spirit is ready to carry it again. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You will feel like a door just opened in your chest. You'll breathe deeper. The weight you didn't realize you were carrying will begin to lift. This is not magic, it's alignment. Pay attention to your dreams tonight. One will feel more vivid than usual. You'll see colors you haven't seen in years. Faces from your past. And you'll wake up with a feeling that something important is coming. It won't just be a dream. It'll be a spiritual signature. Type Amen to get blessing 981. Archangel Michael says, you have been walking through the fire lately. Trials. Delays. Unexpected heartbreak. It all served a purpose, to purge the residue of pain so you could receive this pure joy without contamination. Nothing from your past can block this. No mistake, no betrayal, no regret. This gift is immune to darkness. It is covered by divine light and protected by angelic guards. You will know it the second it reaches your hands. It will hum with warmth, with recognition, with purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 110. Before it arrives, you may feel uneasy. That is the shadow resisting your next chapter. Ignore it. You may feel tempted to run. You may feel like isolating or turning away from people. But this is not a time to retreat, it's a time to lean in. Because at any moment, a knock, a text, a notification, or even a sudden breeze could be the beginning. Midnight will feel like a bell tolling in your spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 144. You might even hear music you haven't heard since you were a child. That melody is not random. It is encoded with your soul's memory, playing in the background of this divine delivery. You are not just receiving a gift. You are being remembered. Reinstated. Reawakened. Your presence matters. Your path matters. And what you desired before you were broken is returning to rebuild the most sacred part of you. Type Amen to get blessing 808. The one who carries your gift may cry while handing it to you. They won't understand why. They'll feel overwhelmed, emotional, and strangely fulfilled. Because they, too, were part of this promise. Their soul signed up to be the one to carry your restoration when the time was right. And now, their soul is celebrating that they kept their vow. They may not say much. Or they may say everything. But their presence will be undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 219. Tonight, heaven is watching closely. Angels are hovering nearby. You may feel a tingling sensation on your neck, your arms, or your chest. That is the presence of divine witnesses surrounding the moment. They are not there to interfere. They are there to honor. Because when that gift touches your hands, it is not just a gift. It is your forgotten prayer, wrapped in new light. Type Amen to get blessing 505. You were never wrong for believing. You were just early. And now, time has finally caught up with the promise. You have walked through darkness, but not in vain. You cried quietly, but your tears watered this miracle. And now, your name is written in the wind, whispered by angels, echoing through the space between this hour and midnight. Type Amen to get blessing 314. You are not here by chance. You were led, guided, aligned with this message to awaken your spirit for what's about to come. Trust the chills on your skin. Trust the goosebumps. Trust the pounding of your heart. That is not anxiety. That is your spirit waking up to prophecy. Stay alert. Stay open. Midnight is a portal. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Archangel Michael says, the light that once left your eyes will return when you open this gift. Your laughter will sound different. Your energy will feel softer. Your breath will feel deeper. Because this is not just restoration, it is rebirth. You are not just being given something old. You are being given something eternal. Type Amen to get blessing 134. So when you open the door, the envelope, or the message, do not hesitate. Breathe it in. Let it in. Let it fill the hollow space that has been craving divine comfort for too long. You will see the signs afterward even more clearly. Numbers, dreams, symbols, synchronicities, they will flood your space because the dam has broken. This is your reward. Not for being perfect, but for surviving, for holding on, for never letting your spirit fully die. Type Amen to get blessing 227. Tonight, a circle completes. A cycle ends. The child in you is no longer abandoned. You are no longer waiting. You are receiving. And every heartbeat from now on will be filled with a melody of purpose. When midnight comes, it won't be silent. It will be sacred. It will be holy. It will be yours. There's a silence that comes just before the miracle, and you may already be standing in it. That moment where time seems to move slower, and you feel like everything around you is holding its breath. That is the divine waiting for you to notice, because what's coming is too sacred to rush. The one delivering your gift may feel like they're being pulled by invisible strings. Their steps are not random. They are being navigated by spiritual coordinates written long before either of you were born. They may hesitate, but they will not be able to resist the pull toward you. Type Amen to get blessing 366. Before midnight hits, your energy will start to shift. You'll begin remembering details of your childhood you forgot existed, scenes, dreams, desires, moments you haven't thought about in years. This is not nostalgia. This is activation. Even if you're surrounded by noise, the signal will come through clearly. A flicker of memory, a flash of emotion, a glimpse of who you were when you still believed anything was possible. This is the reawakening your soul has been craving. There's something innocent about the gift. It's not loud or flashy. It's quiet, gentle, and deeply personal, just like your original dream. Type Amen to get blessing 484. You may feel like crying tonight for no reason. Let it happen. The tears are not just from your body, they are your spirit exhaling after holding in that wish for so long. You may feel overwhelmed, like a wave of something sacred is crashing through you. That's because it is. Heaven has decided that this is the night to return what the world tried to strip from you. Archangel Michael says, your childhood wish wasn't lost, it was simply being preserved until you were ready to receive it without fear. And now, you are. Type Amen to get blessing 726. You're about to experience divine timing in real life. Not a story. Not a fantasy. But a tangible moment where heaven meets earth in the most personal way. Your hands will shake. Your heart will race. You will know instantly that this gift is not from man, it's from God. The person may look ordinary, but what they carry is not. They are a vessel. A chosen courier of heaven's memory. Type Amen to get blessing 557. After you receive it, something inside you will click back into place. You'll begin to walk differently, speak differently, dream differently. The world will begin to feel new again, not because it changed, but because your perception will shift to match your original purpose. This is your moment of spiritual inheritance. You are not who the world said you were. You are who heaven remembers you to be. And this gift is your confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 883. When you were young, there was a version of yourself who laughed without fear, loved without limit, and believed in magic. That version is returning tonight, not as a memory, but as a force. The pain that dimmed your light was never strong enough to erase your destiny. It only delayed the delivery. But now, even the delay has been used to multiply your restoration. What's coming is bigger than what you lost. Type Amen to get blessing 654. This night was written into your timeline before you were born. A checkpoint of alignment. A sacred appointment with your higher self. And nothing can stop it now, not fear, not doubt, not disbelief. Midnight is a gate, and you're already standing in front of it. Do not walk away from this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 322. When the clock strikes 12, breathe. Receive. Let it all flood back in. The light. The joy. The childlike faith. The power of knowing that your dream never died, it was just hidden for safekeeping. And now, it is yours again.